Welcome back. When you think of winter, you probably don't think of gardening. But even when the weather outside is frightful like it is today, you can grow flowers in your home that are oh so delightful and perfect for the holidays. Charlie and Sharon show you how in this week's In the Garden.
So who doesn't like something green and flowering and growing in the middle of the winter?
Exactly.
Nobody.
And if it's getting close to the holidays, like it is, and you're looking for a quick little gift, stocking stuffer, you can't go wrong with a paperwhite.
Ah, they're beautiful.
These are paperwhite narcissus, and these are a type of narcissus that doesn't need a winter chilling period, or needs a very short one.
Yeah.
So that's why you go to a garden center, you see them sprouting already.
Yeah.
So you don't have to wait like for tulips and daffodils and winter chill them and then bring them up to flower. These you just pop in a pot and they will grow and bloom. Great for the black thumb in the family.
Absolutely, although I gotta say it's very fragrant.
I love this fragrance.
Yeah, not so much for me. I mean, this is really pungent. You either love it or you don't.
Yeah, you and Wendy on the same page with that one.
Yeah.
So there are some options for those who don't like this really thick, perfumey smell of these paper whites, because there's different varieties. So this one is called Ziva, and Ziva is the one that has that really rich fragrance to it. There's another one called Inbal, and Inbal looks very similar, but is much more of a subtler flavor, fragrance. And then the last one is Grand Soleil de l'Or.
That's a yellow one?
And that's a yellow one, yes.
Oh, cool.
And that's a really nice one. That has that kind of a more of a fruity fragrance.
Okay.
So you have some options if you really don't want that really strong fragrance in the house. But it's really simple to grow these. You know, you get them, like I said, they're already sprouting, so you just get them. And you want to buy a bunch of them and put them all together.
So you were telling me there's two ways of growing these.
Yes, you can see they're sprouting already. They want to grow. They just want to go.
They do. They've got nothing.
And when you're planting them, you want to pack them in really close together. So you can put them in a pot with some potting soil.
Okay.
You don't have to worry about fertilizer or anything, because these, once they're done, you're just going to compost them.
Okay.
They're not going to be something you overwinter. And then you just pop them in. It's really simple. And you want to put them like cheek to cheek, belly to belly.
Yeah.
Put a whole bunch of them in there, because that way you can get like what we're seeing here. You're seeing a bunch of them kind of supporting each other.
Yeah.
And you can just pop them in there, put maybe a little more soil if you want on them. So that's one way to do it.
And then just water them.
And just water them and let them put them in a sunny spot. The other way to do it is using a vase, and I like this method because the vase, what you're doing is you're just going to throw your bulbs into the bottom of the vase. Maybe even a couple of them in there if they fit. Let's see if we can squeeze it in there. And by doing that, what happens is that, well, that one won't fit, but this one will.
Yeah.
But what you're seeing is happening is that you have stones back there with water in them. They will root down into the stones and they'll grow up, and by having a tall vase like this, it'll support them. Right. Yes, because you see they're kind of floppy.
They tend to be floppy.
They tend to be really floppy. And then you just want to put them in a full sun location, and you want to rotate them around. And you might, if they get really floppy, put a little Velcro plant tie on them like this one here.
Yeah.
And that'll kind of hold them together a little bit better. Some people even put a chopstick in the pot to hold them up.
Oh, that's a good idea, yeah.
And by rotating them, they won't flop one way or the other.
Yeah.
And then just let them flower. And once they're done flowering, you can see some of them here have already passed. When you're done with them, like I said, just take them out of the pot, just compost them, and you're all done with them.
But it helps get you through that long, dark winter.
Exactly, and it's a great little gift for the holidays, and it's a really quick and easy way to have flowers in the middle of January.